We are at the Chicagoland Speedway for the 9th race of Season 3 of the SCRL Lucas Oil ARCA Racing Series. The number 54 of Ariana McShane leading us to the green flag. Starting beside her is the number 92 of Greg Mason. Rest of the starting lineup for tonight's race, Ray Dent Jr., our points leader, will be starting in the 32nd spot. And in the last round at Pocono, Pretty Shaw won that race. Shaw is going to have to come all the way back from the 37th spot if he's going to try and win back-to-back races. This marks the third time ever we are racing here at the Chicagoland Speedway in this series. In Season 1, TJ Hanley won that race around this 1.5-mile oval, and in Season 2, Jonathan Rains won that race. Neither of those drivers are here, so we will have a first-time winner in terms of this track in this series. It's been a fun season already, and we are nowhere near getting done with this series. This ARCA division has always been fun. It's given us exciting races. Some are a little less active than others, like on the short tracks, but tonight, I'm so used to saying today, at Chicagoland should be a crash-heavy race. But anything could happen. And now, for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling up, and it looks like we have a car stalled. That is the 77 of Simon Oskin. Horrible luck for that 77 team. Of course, our Charlotte last place finisher trying to turn things around, but yeah, not happening here at Chicagoland. Of course, you can see it is daytime right now, but eventually this race's length, it will go from day to night, so yeah. Ariana McShane trying to turn his season around. 41 cars will take the green flag. Simon Oskin still on pit road, trying to figure out what the problem will happen to his 77 Dodge. Pull them belts tight. We are racing 27 laps, which is the scheduled distance for today's race. It could be extended by way of the green-white checkered rule. Here at Chicagoland Speedway, pace car pulls in. And we are racing here for the third time in series history here at Chicagoland. Off towards turn number 1. Driver's already going 3 wide back there. Ariana McShane lead him into turn 1. Down the backstretch into turn number 2. Double file all the way back. Here comes Brock Beard for the race lead in the number 0 car. 3 wide behind them. And oh my God, hard crash off turn number 4. Ariana McShane leads him, and Colin Dryberg is on his roof. Horrible luck for that 6 team. Matthew Logan was also involved. Max Anderson. That did not take long at all, did it? We did not even complete the first lap. Ariana McShane is a race leader. We're taking the first caution of the day. Here's the cause of caution. Drivers going almost 4 wide in turn 3. You see the 94, Jimmy Fox, making contact with Matthew Logan. That sends Matthew Logan down the track, and unfortunately he's going to come back up across the track, nowhere to go. Right in front of Colin Dryberg. And Randy Ward, hard impact. Look at Randy Ward flying into the air, and then Colin Dryberg flips over, lands on his roof. Chris Kyle got damage. Tim Randolph, Max Anderson, 97 car. Brian Fox is able to squeak by. And Dryberg just sliding on his roof across the start-finish line. As you see, Simon Oskin still on pit road. Hard impact by the 6 and 4. Driver just has no luck in this series. Riding on board with him. You see in the left part of your screen, Matthew Logan gets clipped by the 94, Jimmy Fox. Logan comes back across the track, unable to slow down, right in front of Dryberg, and then hard into the outside wall, goes onto his side, into his roof, and we've lost the camera. Hard hits by these drivers. We did not even complete the first 3 turns, and we're already under caution here at Chicagoland. Big hits by Randy Ward and Colin Dryberg. The red flag is out to clean up this mess on the front stretch, and once we do, we'll take you back to the restart. Hopefully all the drivers are okay. And we are back. The number 40 and 6 and 4 are all out of the race. Simon Oskin is 3 laps down, so that means we have 37 cars left still in this race. Ariana McShane is our race leader. 2nd is Brock Beard. 3rd is Greg Mason. 4th, Tony Newman. 5th, Becky Dent. 6th, Chuddles. 7th, Rice Burleytube. 8th, Bullard Oskin. 9th, Tom Smith. And 10th is Jay Jefferson. So Simon Oskin looking to try and pass our race leaders and get one of his 3 laps back. Colin Dryberg and Randy Ward have both been checked from the infield care center. Both drivers are A-OK, but their race is done here today at Chicagoland. And we're back to racing. You see Simon Oskin quickly being lapped again by Ariana McShane. You see Brock Beard on the high side trying to pass the 77 car. Down the back stretch. Oskin still fighting hard with Brock Beard. And a turn number 3. And a turn number 4. Ariana McShane will lead yet another lap, and we actually completed 1 lap here at Chicagoland under green. You see Samet still holding Brock Beard up. And Oskin gets a huge run off of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Can he try and get his lap back from Ariana McShane? He's trying. Well, making sure there ain't no caution. Oh, now there is. And Oskin will get his lap back. What perfect timing by Oskin. And whoa, we almost had a little spin there. And looks like the 99, the 5, 32, 48, 67, all involved. We'll take a better look at it. As Ariana McShane is still our race leader. We'll take a look at the second caution of the day. Here's a cause of caution. Oriana Dent racing with the 43 Priya McShane. 2 cars made contact. Sending the 43 up the track, almost taking out the 2. That slows up the field, and here comes Nathan Ortman. Nowhere to go. Spins out the 67, the 99, the 25. The 48 almost flips over the 99. Chris Kyle got damage. Turn 4 once again proves to be the trouble turn. Let's see. Let's go on board with Tim Randall. This is the second caution he's barely avoided. And you see Chris Kyle. The field slows up. He sees this. Randolph goes to the inside. Kyle slams on the brakes trying to avoid. All he can see is smoke. He doesn't know whether to go up or down. He chooses the middle. And oh, he gets damage right there. Just hitting the back of Brian Fox, but it's not major damage. He should be able to continue on with minor cosmetic damage, but for the second time this race, we've had problems in turn 4. But this should be a quickie caution. We should be able to clean all this mess up on the front stretch, and once we do, we will take you back to the restart with less than 15 laps to go. And we are back. Just before we came back to racing, the 9 of Tom Smith broke a header, so he is out of the race. Simon Oskin is now 2 laps down, so we have 36 cars still in this race. Oriana McShane is a race leader. 2nd is Brock Beard. 3rd, Greg Mason. 4th is Tony Newman. 5th, Becky Dent. 6th, Riley Burleytube. 7th is Alex Jones. 8th, Jay Jefferson. 9th, Bullard Oskin. And now 10th is Tuttle. So Simon Oskin already got one lap back. Can he try and get a second? What a comeback that would be. Oskin try and possibly get all 3 laps back and maybe get a win. Stranger things have happened in this league. Pace car has pulled in. And we're back to racing here at Chicagoland. Oskin trying quickly to get his lap back. Here comes Brock Beard on the inside. And Brock Beard will take over the race lead, pushing Simon Oskin to get his lap back, but Brock Beard is going to try and re-lap Oskin. Down the back stretch. Oskin blocks Brock Beard. Here comes a 68. Oh, Becky Dent wants that lead, but Brock Beard will lead a lap here at Chicagoland. So that'll be 5 points for Brock Beard and his championship hopes. Ariana McShane with a huge run on the outside, trying to clear Brock, and looks like he will. So move Ariana McShane back to the race lead. Here comes Becky Dale on the inside again, and Brock Beard not able to clear. Ariana reclaims race lead on lap number 13. We got a huge gaggle of cars behind them. And Simon Oskin, once again, is leading this race. But he is now only 1 lap down. So that just goes to show you in racing, never give up, because you never know if you might get lucky and get 1 or maybe 2, maybe even 3 laps back. Looks like everybody has settled into a small little groove. No one is being too aggressive. Here comes Tony Newman for the 3rd spot around Becky Dent. Brock Beard, a long-time owner and creator of Last Car. He has raced in his 2nd ever series in the SCRL. He raced in his 1st in the NASCAR Legends Series. Still looking for that first win. He came very close to winning that Darlington in the Legends Series, but was unable to do so. Tony Newman with an aggressive move on Becky Dent for 3rd, being pushed by Riley Spurley-Tube. Spurley-Tube has been a down season for that number 44 car, who is usually so dominant with Frank Kimmel in the real ARCA series. Tony Newman fully up to 3rd. Brock Beard has caught Ariana McShane once again. Going to try and get that lead back. Ariana has led every single one except for 1 lap. So he's led 15, make that 16 of the 17 laps so far. You see Grace Takayama, some of these other drivers are currently trailing the field after being damaged, like Brian Fox. He's got no hood. It's been a dismal season for Brian Fox. Hopefully he can turn things around, because it's been a dismal season for him. Rest of the field. Back up front, Ariana McShane continues to hold. We officially have 10 laps to go. We are catching live traffic. The number 99, Grace Takayama. And Tony Newman trying to go for 2nd, not able to get around Brock Beard. But the 88, Bull Oskin, is trying to go for 4th. And you see the drivers getting around Grace Takayama. Slowing up, Bull Oskin, not good. And all the drivers got around Grace Takayama. Oh, God. Oh. Almost got rear-ended by the number 92, Greg Mason. But everybody's able to get through. No caution. Simon Oskin is pleading and begging for at least 1 wreck or something, a debris caution, so he can get back. It's only -1 lap. See 68, Becky Dent. Curly running then 4th. Brock Beard still trying to get around the 54 car. Here he goes. Up, caution is out. And it looks like we had a small spin off turn number 2, and it'll be Ariana McShane leading them to the caution flag, and we'll have less than 5 laps to go. And he did it. Simon Oskin got his 2nd lap back. He is now only 1 down. Well, Let's take a look and see what brought out the third caution of the day. Here's the cause caution. Grace Takayama racing with Greg Mason and the 42 Sebastian Torres. Looks like Mason got tired of waiting behind the 99. And looks like he spins on Grace Takayama. Sebastian Torres gives a little bump to Greg Mason. And that sends Mason up the track into the outside wall pretty hard on the right side of his car. He pancaked it. So now both sides of the 92 car have damage. He spins out harmlessly. And Brian Fox, almost clips him. Very close by Brian Fox. Thankfully, he didn't. That's the cause caution for a one-car spin in turn 2. This should be a quickie caution. We'll take you back to the restart of less than 5 laps. And we are back. 3 laps to go. No one else is out of the race. We still have 36 cars. 34 on the lead lap. Ariana McShane is the race leader. Second is Brock Beer. Third, Tony Newman. Fourth, Becky Dent. Fifth, Riley Spurley Tube. Sixth, Bullet Oskin. Seventh, Alex Jones. Eighth, Jack Legacy. Ninth, Dale Guthrie. And 10th is Jay Jefferson. So what's going to happen is, if at any point between now and the white flag we get a caution, this race will go into green, white, checkered. We have up to 3 attempts at a green, white, checker to allow this race to have a green flag finish. You see Simon Oskin has got 2 of his 3 laps back. It's going to be very hard for him to get another lap back. Pace car has pulled in. And we're back to racing here, Chicagoland. Tony Newman already trying to go to the outside of Brock Beard. They're to head off towards turn number 1. 3 to go. Brock Beard making a move for the... we got a crash already. Brian Fox got spun out by Greg Mason. And that is the caution, so we will go green, white, checkered. The question is, who will lead us to that green, white, checkered? Down the backstretch, Brock Beard and Ariana McShane drag racing. Brock Beard gets a push from Becky Dent. 3 wide. Here comes Riley Spurley Tube. It's a 3-way battle, and it's going to be won by Brock Beard, I believe. Yes. Wow. Less than 100th of a second. Well, before we take us to green, white, checker attempt number 1, let's take a look and see what brought out the caution that sent us into green, white. So just as we were taking the green flag, you have, let's see, Brian Fox right here with Grace Takayama. Brian Fox goes down the track right in front of Greg Mason, and Mason spins out Brian Fox just before the start-finish line, and just enough where the caution flag comes out. There you see the lights blinking, so that will send us into green, white, checkered attempt number 1 here at Chicagoland. We'll take it to you there after the results. Here are the results after the end of the scheduled distance. Brock Beard is race leader. Second, Becky Dent. Riley Spurley Tube all the way down to Brian Fox will compete in the green, white, checkered. Simon Oskin will also compete because he is only 1 lap down. So everybody from Tom Smith down will not compete. We'll take you through green, white, checkered attempt number 1 right now. And we are back. This is green, white, checkered attempt number 1. Brock Beard was the race leader at the end of regulation, so he will lead us to the green. Now, the rules are simple for the green, white, checker. We take the green, and if at any point there's a caution between the green and the white, we will extend this race to another green, white, checker. We will have up to 3 attempts at a green, white, checkered finish. So, Brock Beard is trying to hold off the field for his first career SCRL sanctioned win. He has finished last several times here in this league, but has never won. Can that change here tonight? We shall see. Pace car has pulled in. There he goes. Green, white, checkered attempt number 1 is underway right now. Off towards turn number 1. Brock trying to get in front of Becky Dent, and does. Here comes Riley Spurley Tube for second, trying to go around Bullet Oskin. Down the back stretch. Watching. Blaze gets turned, I think. Yes, they're going to come up the track, and hard impact. Takes out Pretty Shaw, Sebastian Chicagoland, and we are racing it back, and it looks like it'll be Riley Spurley Tube leading us to the caution flag. And that means this race will be extended to green, white, checkered attempt number 2. Let's take a look at that replay. Here's the cause of caution. Blaze Ebertard racing with the 15 of Anthony Logan. The two cars make contact going down the backstretch, and we saw this at Talladega. We saw this at Pocono. The cars go down off the track racing surface, and naturally, they're not going to be able to slow down fast enough, and going to come up the track. Blaze, nowhere to go. Takes out Pretty Shaw, who just won last race at Pocono. Takes out Sebastian Chicagoland. 42 got some damage. The 90 just barely got a scrape. And then the 29, the 12. What a big crash that was. And unfortunately, that sent us into green-white checkered attempt number 2. And we are back. This is green-white checkered attempt number 2. If at any point during the green to the white we have another caution, we will go to the third and final attempt at a green-white checkered, and then that'll be it. Riley Spurley Tube, Becky Dent, Tony Newman, Jack Legacy, and Alex Jones is your top 5. Spurley Tube, it's been over 2 seasons since he has won a race here in the SCRL Lucas Oil ARCA Racing Series. Can he get another victory today? Pace car will pull in. This race has gone on so long that we have transferred from day to night. And we're back to racing here at Chicagoland. Spurley Tube with a great jump. Off towards turn number 1. And the turn number 2, Tony Newman takes over second place, being pushed by Alex Jones and Dale Guthrie. Spurley Tube blocks the high lane. Now he tries to block the low lane, but here comes Tony Newman. Battle for the race lead. Spurley Tube with a run on the high side. Still side by side. 3 wide, 4 wide back there. Oh, we got a crash. Can they make it? No, they did not. So we will go green, white, checkered attempt number 3. Oh boy. Oh, we got another crash. Oh. Well, it doesn't matter because, yeah. Well, let's take a look and see what brought out the caution. Here's the cause of caution. Oriana Dent in the 67. Going into turn 3. Into turn 4, you see the cars 3 wide in front of her. And there's contact between the 15 and the 48. Anthony Logan and Brian Fox. The 2 cars slide up the track. Brian Fox slides up, takes out the 67. The 90 takes out the 5. And the crash happens. Anthony Logan got involved again. Brian Fox, Max Anderson, Sebastian Torres, Greg Mason, all involved on the front stretch. And what this is going to lead to us is our 3rd green, white, checkered. We are so close. And we will take you to the 3rd green, white, checkered right now. And we are back. This is our 3rd and final attempt at a green, white, checkered finish here at Chicagoland. If at any point during the green to the white we have another caution, that will end the race. So this is it. We will either end this race under green or behind the pace car. Riley Spurley Tube, our race leader. Becky Dent 2nd, Tony Newman 3rd, Alex Jones 4th, Jack Legacy 5th. Pace car will pull in for the final time. This is it. And we are back to racing here at Chicagoland for green-white checkered attempt number 3. Driver's already going 3 wide back there. Still battling side by side for the race lead between Riley Spurley Tube and Becky Dent. Spurley Tube being pushed by Tony Newman. Field is fanning out 3 wide back there. And to turn number 3, and to turn number 4, Becky Dent with a huge run on the outside. And we will complete this lap. White flag, 1 lap to go. Becky Dent is our race leader. Can we make it back? Who will get the run into turn number 1? It'll be Alex Jones in the 7. The rookie. Down the backstretch for the final time. Can he hold him off? Into turn number 3. He goes a little bit wide. He blocks. Riley Spurley 2. Tony Newman spins out. Big crash. But it's all happening behind Alex Jones, who will score his first career win. He wins at Chicagoland. And they're all crashing behind him. But it doesn't matter because we had already taken the white flag, and Alex Jones scores his first career SCRL sanctioned win. Here are your race results. Alex Jones scores his first career SCRL sanctioned win. Second, Riley Spurley 2. Third, Becky Dent. Fourth, Brock Beard. Fifth, Jay Jefferson. Sixth, Jimmy Fox. Seventh, Max Anderson. Eighth, Tuttle. Ninth, Joe Jefferson. And 10th was Chris Kyle. Rest of your race results after that last lap, that big, huge crash off of turn number 4. What a race that was. Now we'll take it to victory lane for the very first time in his career with the number 7 of Alex Jones. Here are the point standings after the 9th race of the season at Chicagoland. With the win, Alex Jones is our brand new points leader. He has a 50-point lead over Pretty Shaw. Third is Ray Dent Jr., 70 points behind. Fourth is Trey Wright, 95 points behind. And fifth is Blazy Batar, 100 points behind. Sixth is Greg Torres. Seventh is Chris Kyle. Eighth is Jay Jefferson. Ninth is Matthew Logan. And 10th is Max Anderson. 11th is Colin Jabberry. 12th, Brock Beard. 13th, Dale Guthrie. 14th, Becky Dent. 15th, Riley Spurley Tube. 16th, Tuttle. 17th, Tom Smith. 18th, Jack Legacy. 19th, Mitchell Collins. And 20th is Ray Jones. 21st, Anthony Logan. 22nd, two-time race winner Randy Ward. 23rd, Sebastian Torres. 24th, Marcus Asachi. 25th, Sebastian Kukalon. 26th, Ricky Logan. 27th, Nathan Ordman. 28th, Priya McShane. 29th, Bullet Oskin. And 30th is Tim Randolph. 31st, Joe Jefferson. 32nd, Tony Newman. 33rd, Salmon Oskin. 34th, Jimmy Fox. 35th, Alexander Rowe. 36th is Brian Fox. 37th, Greg Mason. 38th, Ariana McShane. 39th, Oriana Dent. And last is Grace Takayama. That is your point standings at the 9th race of the season at Chicagoland. We will next see you for round number 10, which will be round number 3 of the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge Championship at the O'Reilly Raceway Park. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.